Hello, YouTube. How's the community today? I welcome you back, and I welcome all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for your support. Today's episode, we're going to visit an interesting topic that I believe is probably much needed at a time like this. We're going to visit a few women leaders. I'm asking the question, can women lead? That's very interesting. We're going to visit a few and see what they're up to. I thank you so much again. Please like, share, and subscribe. And of course, comment and let me know you're out there. Let me know that you are listening. Let me know that you are with me. Alrighty, so let's get into the first clip. I am introducing my community to a mayor by the name of Tiffany Henyard. She is a woman in power, as she states. And we're going to see what her leadership is about today. So let's watch this clip.
Good evening, Stephan. This was a long and at times a heated meeting. So you had a number of trustees looking at ways to curtail spending by the administration here. But then you had the town supervisor here also upset with several trustees who had voted at a previous meeting not to pay certain vendors or payroll.
Hold on, you out of order. If you want to have a little cat fight, we can handle this back there.
In Thornton Township, a tense special meeting with several trustees backing ordinances they say were about increasing accountability and preventing unapproved spending by the township, which is run by Supervisor Tiffany Henyard. She's also the mayor of Dalton and under federal investigation for alleged misuse of municipal funds.
Wow. Let's see what else we have going on.
Now to South Suburban Dalton. It's in deep debt, and that is the finding of an investigation of village finances and the spending habits of beleaguered Mayor Tiffany Henyard. NBC5's Regina Waldrop reports some say they're not surprised and more bad news is likely to come for this small town.
A village in financial crisis.
To sit there and see their report yesterday, it really made me sick to my stomach.
A recent probe into the spending habits of self-proclaimed super mayor Tiffany Henyard and her administration paints a bleak picture for Dalton. Henyard is the focus of a number of lawsuits and federal probes. Former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot launched this probe in April. She was hired by trustees. Some of her key findings: no annual reports or audits since 2021. The general fund for day-to-day operations had a healthy multi-million-dollar surplus a couple of years ago. It's now in the red, $3.6 million. Police department expenditures up 21%. 2 officers being paid more in overtime pay than regular pay. The deputy police chief got more than $200,000 in overtime pay. 589 checks for more than $6 million approved but not sent to vendors. And the village using 6 different credit cards, but receipts rarely provided. More than $40,000 in charges on the same day to Amazon.
Did you guys hear that? Over $40,000 spent with Amazon on the village's credit card.
Tammy Brown and Kiana Belcher are trustees.
Who would make a one day purchase of over $40,000 to Amazon?
That's my question. I don't know. I don't know, Ms. Brown. Let's keep going.
I shouldn't have to sit up here and break all this down.
Henyard sometimes shouts down or shuts down questions.
Did she just say she don't have to sit here and break all of this down? Now, this meeting is about spending. It's about using the the cities or the townships credit cards for personal use. She says she doesn't have to sit here and break all of this down.
About expenses while presiding over public meetings, as we learned in November. That's when we reported Thornton Township taxpayers spent thousands of dollars on a trip to Las Vegas, where a shopping center conference was underway. Henyard and her allies spent thousands on everything from steak dinners to hotels and what appeared to be first-class airfare.
I do not handle anything as relates to with credit cards. As you heard me speak today in my board meeting about, I do not handle that.
Some of those charges are for you, though.
No, sir.
You didn't go to Las Vegas?
Mm,
What is that?
no comment.
You don't know if you were in Las Vegas?
Of course I do.
Were you?
It's not paid by them.
Did you fly first class to Las Vegas?
Any other questions?
All right. Any other questions? Woo. Oh my goodness, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. What do you think? What say you, community? This is what we have. We have someone, or in this state, Illinois, where they voted in someone who seems to have no direction, no qualifications to do the jobs that she's doing. She is the mayor of Dalton and the supervisor of their township. Now, I agree that the jobs you hold is brilliant. I'm just puzzled how you managed it, because you came in with a surplus, and now this poor town and city is in total debt. They're in so much debt that they just may not be able to make payroll. You know, this is sad. Now, I ask the question, is this because she's a woman? Is this because she's a Black woman? Well, I tell you today, no, it is not. Has nothing to do with her being Black. It has nothing to do with her being a woman. But it has everything to do with competence. It has everything to do with that. I mean, to mismanage the funds to that extent and just thrush these poor people, just throw them into debt over a short period of time. From what I can tell, she hasn't been mayor that long. That's called not being a good steward over what you have been put in charge of. Now, she's making well over $200,000 a year between both of those high positions that she holds. You are not supposed to be using the township and the city funds for your personal use, like, going to the stylist. We can tell that she likes to do that. We can tell that she likes to live grand, especially when she goes out of town. We can tell that, $8,000 here, $500 meals. And I mean, very extravagant. The only thing is, you are not using the money that you are being paid. You're supposed to be using your paycheck, not the city and the town's funds. I don't understand. You've been given the opportunity of a lifetime. Why are you squandering it? Why are you doing that? Like she has said on several videos, she is a Black woman in power, and this is why everyone has a problem with her. No, that is not why everyone has a problem with you. The problem they have is their town is in debt because of you. And if not for your misuse of funds, according to Lori Lightfoot and several news reports, because of that, now the town is suffering. They're going to have to do layoffs. So all those people that work in the town and who works in the city have to face layoffs. Why? Because of mismanagement of funds. I mean, I don't know where these people got you from. I don't know. I mean, because you did not cause this overnight. The mismanagement didn't come overnight. So you have been doing this for a while, not reporting things, not filling out the proper paperwork that you need to fill out. I'm not understanding that. This is more about competence than anything. And from the looks of it, there is incompetence all over the place. Can women lead? Can women lead? Here's a mayor that has the opportunity to lead, has the opportunity to show what she can do, has been given the shot to do what she needs to do. And what does she do with it? She squanders it. What say you, community? I'm thinking about making this an episode. What do you think? We'll highlight several women leaders who are competent and who are incompetent, and see if there's anything that we can learn from this, because this election of 2024 is very, very important. This is not the time to be proud. This is the time to vote and make sure that we vote interest and policy over identity. Because let's face it, we can't pay any of our bills with identity. We cannot. So we must vote to ensure that we get on a proper road, a proper path to abundance and prosperity. What's wrong with that? Don't you want to be abundant? I know you want to be prosperous. So let's do all we can. Let's do all the research that we can so that we can make an informed decision. Whatever it is that you think, question it. Find the information Not just information, the same old thing or same old talking point, but information that can stimulate your mind with regard to how you want to vote. Because you're not only voting for yourself, you're voting for future generations that has not graced this world as of yet. You're voting to make a better world for your future generations. What say you? Let me know in the comments. I thank you so much for listening today. Please like, share, and subscribe. And of course, comment. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.